From the dual hostel where I'm staying, I'll be exploring the northern part of Washington, D.C. The first two destinations are the World War I Memorial and the FBI headquarters. You have some grand buildings, the World Trade Center. I'm entering the World War I Memorial. World War I, known as the Great War, started in 1914. Due to new military technologies, the war was unprecedented in levels of carnage and destruction. World War I, 1914 to 1917 plus 1918 also. This is a war between the Central Powers of Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire against the allies of France, Great Britain, Russia, and Italy. America joined the Allies in 1917. The United States suffered about 53,000 deaths due to World War I. This is the American General Pershing, John Pershing. Here's Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers of the country, and the Waldorf Astoria Hotel. Caddy corner from the National Archives is the FBI building. The FBI building. The Federal Bureau of Investigation. The FBI is a huge police organization for the United States. They employ about 35,000 people.
Oh yeah.
The organization is wielding its power indiscriminately against American citizens. Politically, they've been motivated to prosecute certain people. This is part of the police state, part of the deep state in America, and many people want this organization to dissolve and split up. Of course, we need a police force, but we don't need a police force that's going to be corrupt and politically motivated. Now I'm heading off to a conference, which is the main reason why I'm in Washington, D.C.
Is to explore about income taxes and some other.
Today I see the U.S. Treasury, the White House, and I visit the National Archives and a portion of the West Wing of the National Gallery of Art. This is the U.S. Treasury. The Treasury building was built in 1842. The U.S. Treasury manages the banks, collects taxes through the IRS. We're at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This is the official residence of the President of the United States. This is the White House. The White House was built in 1800. Here's the White House from the South Lawn, and across is the Washington Memorial, and then past that is the Jefferson Memorial. This is the Dwight D. Eisenhower Executive Building, built in 1888. It now houses the majority of the White House staff. I'm heading into the National Archives Museum. The National Archives holds important historical documents as well as artifacts historical in nature significant to the United States. I'm in the rotunda. This is where they have the original documents for the Declaration of Independence, Bill of Rights, and the Constitution. We have the Monroe Doctrine, which was a message and policy presented by James Monroe, the President of the United States, in 1823. Here is a copy of the document. And it basically is stating that the United States of America has influence over the Western Hemisphere, the Americas, in other words, and that other powers, especially like the European powers, should not meddle in the Americas. This is like a foreign policy where America was interventionist, had influence over a lot of these Latin American, Caribbean countries. Of course, nowadays that is frowned upon. I'm on the Capitol Mall, and in the background is the Washington Memorial commemorating George Washington, the first president of the United States. The memorial was built in 1888. On this side of the mall, we have the Natural History Museum. On the other side is the Smithsonian Museum. It's called the Castle. That building was built in 1855. Finally today, I'm going into the National Gallery of Art, West Building. The admission is free of charge. In 1937, Andrew W. Mellon donated a substantial portion of his art collection, and he contributed funds for the construction of the West Building. The West Building primarily presents Western art from the Middle Ages to the 20th century. The following are some of the art that I've found interesting.